Reds. Second game of 4 in this series. Brewers took the opener last night with Bill Schroeder and Sophia Minard. Jeff Levering with you. Brandon Sprode getting to toe the slab against the Reds for the second consecutive outing. 6 scoreless his last time against this team with just 1 hit, struck out 10. Starting lineup for Cincinnati brought to you by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Ellie De La Cruz back at shortstop. He's in the leadoff spot. Sal Stewart, J.J. Bleday. That's the first 3 in the order. Welcome into the lineup, Eugenio Suarez, Nathaniel Lowe there in the middle with Noelvi Marte back there. And they get Brandon Sprode. Rock, he was brilliant his last time. Nearly identical line as Brandon Woodruff against the Reds in back-to-back starts.
He's got incredible stuff, and he's able to control it pretty well against the Reds in Cincinnati his last appearance. You mentioned it, 6 innings, 1 hit, no runs with the 10 punch-outs, no walks. That's the impressive part. He has put together a really good month of June, 1-0, a 3.48 ERA in starts. In 4 starts. Let's check out the defense behind Sprode here today, brought to you by Landmark Credit Union. Churio, Mitchell, and Frelick in the outfield. Hamilton, Bowers on the corners. Ortiz, Terang up the middle, and William Contreras once again behind home plate.
Getting you all set for our first pitch. It's presented by Aurora Healthcare. Sprode winds in his first offering of the night. Swing and a miss. 97-mile-an-hour fastball, and off we go. Ellie De La Cruz homered in last night's game. His only hit, 1 for 5. Get that off of Robert Gasser. Gasser went 5 2/3, allowed 3 earned runs. The starters against the Reds have allowed just 3 earned runs in 22 innings of work.
Yeah, really doing a good job. Eating up some innings as well.
Ball in, 2 strikes on De La Cruz.
Yeah, Sprode's been able to figure it out pretty well. There's his repertoire right there. He's got 6 pitches. And he was able to command just about every one of them against Cincinnati.
Fouled back, went to a heater at 99. Numbers in his career against the Brewers for Ellie De La Cruz. Well, he burst on the scene a few years ago against the Brewers. Remember, stole second, stole third, and then stole home. The Brewers have pitched him tough, though. 1-2. Fly ball to left. Jackson Churio puts it away for out number 1. Home plate umpire Mark Ripperger. Brock Ballou is over at first base. Dan Merzel is at second, and the crew chief is Dan Bellino over at third base.
I'm sure they're glad of wearing black here tonight.
All series long.
Nice toasty day here in Milwaukee today.
Got to about 96 of actual temperature, but the feels like was in the low hundreds.
Yeah, it's this is baseball weather, buddy. You ready?
Absolutely. Getting a challenge from Sal Stewart. ABS challenge powered by T-Mobile. Sal Stewart leads the league in ABS challenges, and he's right on this one.
Pitch the ball. Cincinnati has 2 challenges remaining.
Yeah, you better be confident doing that in the first inning and the first pitch of that bat. Clearly out of the strike zone.
So 1-0 on Sal Stewart. And a fly ball to right. Sends Frelick back. He's still back, and it's gone for Stewart. Boy, he touched that one. 107 off the bat, and it's 1-0 Cincinnati. His 16th home run of the season.
Yeah, he hit that one pretty well to the opposite field line drive. Only question was it going to be high enough? And it did sneak over that wall and right. Once again, Cincinnati on the board first. Brewers had to play from behind last night on a fastball right down the middle, and Sal Stewart takes it out of here to the opposite field. Reds can hit some homers now.
That ball's hit hard by Sal Stewart. First run allowed by Sprode against the Reds this year. This is the second hit allowed. J.J. Bleday digs in. Happy camper in that Reds dugout. Bleday fouls it back. Sprode has had more success away from American Family Field, a 4.38 ERA in his 8 road games. ERA near 7 in his home games.
He just got off to a bad start. You know, April, May, not very good. As we talked about, month of June really good at 3.48 ERA, this being his 5th start this month.
Numbers this month would be so much better if it weren't for one bad inning against Cleveland. 4th inning he was 3 perfect, and then the 4th was dealing with some cramping issues, gave up 4 runs, a grand slam to Daniel Schneemann that threw his outing to the wayside. 2-2. Got him. First strikeout of the day. It's J.J. Bleday gone swinging.
And his first start of the year back in March against the White Sox, 7 runs in 3 innings. They'd be chasing ERA all year after a start like that, right?
Got that heater by Bleday pretty easily as Suarez digs in. Did not play last night. Got hit in the hand in his last at bat in Pittsburgh. X-rays were negative. See that pad that he's wearing on his left hand. Swing and a miss. That's the cutter.
When you look at the movement that Sprode has, I mean, he throws hard, everything moves. It kind of reminds me of right-handed Aaron Ashby. Everything moving out of his hand.
And high octane too. And he's got the stuff, there's no doubt. And he's been showing a lot of flashes here in the month of June. 1-2 on Suarez. Suarez back in a Reds uniform. 2-2. Fouled it away. Went to Arizona from Cincinnati, then to Seattle, then back to Arizona.
Big home run numbers in Cincinnati.
This one fouled to stay alive. Suarez nearing some milestones in terms of his home runs. His next one will be his 198th as a Red. It'll be the 11th most in franchise history, tying him with Barry Larkin. Down the way. Almost hit 50 homers a year ago, did Suarez. He's got pop. Pitch number 20 in the inning from Brandon Sprode. And it fouled it again.
Yeah, you can pitch to the Cincinnati Reds ball club. They do punch out quite a bit, but when you make a mistake, just like Sprode did with Stewart, they can make you pay dearly. And they play in a ballpark that is very home run friendly, to say the least.
Another 3-2 to Suarez. Grounded foul. Great American Ballpark, the second most prolific home run hitting ballpark in Major League Baseball. And you'd think Colorado would be #1. It's not. Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. That jet stream out to right center at Yankee Stadium.
10th pitch of the at bat, grounded to third, foul. How about 11? Short porch and right. Trying to put away Suarez. And he lost him. So Suarez draws a walk. Pretty good pitch, but Suarez did not take the bait.
Like he knew what was coming, right? That's one of those at-bats for Sprode that you got to feel like you have to win. All those pitches, and then he ends up walking.
Inning continues to Nathaniel Lowe, and a lot of pitch inventory used. First at bat of the series for Nathaniel Lowe. 1 out of 6 in the Pittsburgh portion of this road trip, where the Reds took 2 of 3 from the Pirates. Low chopper foul.
There's been a lot of that in this inning, hasn't there? Beating him into the ground, foul balls.
Sproat working down in the zone pretty consistently in this inning. That's a good sign. Swing and a miss at the sinker. That may have been a changeup that misidentified. It had that changeup look to it.
Yep, 94.
Trying to finish off low. Foul. 100-mile-an-hour fastball.
They're getting a lot of plate. That's why they're able to foul these pitches off.
Getting close to a 30-pitch inning. Hot night. Foul, do it again. A lot of foul balls in this inning.
Well, you see where these pitches are ending up. I mean, a lot of them right down the middle of the plate, getting a lot of the white of the plate. That's why they're able to get a piece of them. Even at the big velocity and movement, when they're down the middle, a little easier to get a bat on.
1-2 to low. Some of the issues with Sproat, why he's had some short starts this year. Get ahead, but not able to finish these hitters. This will be pitch number 30 in this opening inning. Ground ball. It's a foul ball past Bowers.
Yeah, the start before his last against Cincinnati, that was against Cleveland right here. 3 2/3, 4 runs, and he had to use 65 pitches to get through those 3 2/3.
He was perfect in the first 3 innings too. It was a 30-pitch 4th inning before he was lifted. I mean, he only threw 80 pitches total in his last start. That covered 6 scoreless. 2-2. Low hit it foul, but he is facing the same team for a second consecutive start.
Yeah, a little more advantage for the offense when you see a guy back-to-back times. Kind of know what his pitches do in the strike zone, particularly when you haven't seen a pitcher very much beforehand.
2-2, runner goes. Low, throw down to second base, and they got him. Great throw from William Contreras. Put it right on the money. All Ortiz had to do was squeeze it and apply the tag. Terry Francona taking a look. They will not challenge. Sproat finally gets out of the inning thanks to a great throw from Contreras. One 0 Cincinnati on the home run by Sal Stewart. Brewers get to work on offense in this home half of inning number 1. Starting lineup brought to you by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Yelich, Churio, Terang, Contreras, Bowers, Mitchell, Frelick, Ortiz, and Hamilton got the lefties in there today against Rhett Lauder. Brewers beat him last week in Cincinnati. Not going to blow you away with stuff, but he knows how to pitch.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good changeup. You know, he's making his 3rd start against Milwaukee. Currently 0-2. He lost his last time out against Milwaukee. Also lost the game back in 24. A 7th round draft choice out of Wake Forest.
North Carolina kid as Yelich bangs one foul right side. That was the slider. 0-2 on Christian. 2 plate appearances last night off the bench. Walked and struck out. Guy who usually tortures Reds pitchers. 0-2 swing and a miss, and he's gone on strikes.
Check out our Miller Time game plan here tonight. Let's get some offense early. The last 2 games, the Brewers have scored only 3 runs in the first 15 innings, but late in the game, 4 runs in the last at bats in the last couple of days. So let's get some runs early on the board, just like they were doing early in the year.
Jackson Churio takes a strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1.
Take a little pressure off that pitching.
I thought for sure you'd go get to the bullpen again, or at least make it a second bullet point.
Yeah, well, I did it 3 times against the Twins.
And it worked for the most part.
Can we redo it?
Hey, graphics department, can we re-rack?
Get some runs early and get to the bullpen.
Perfect.
There you go.
Good adjustment. It's a game of adjustments. 0-2 is a called third strike. Oof, slider right on the corner. Chourio may be saying it's a quick pitch.
Might not have been ready, right?
Defense behind Lauder. Hadn't needed him yet.
Yeah, about middle of the pack. Lede, Friedel, and Marte. You got Suarez, De La Cruz, Arroyo, and Stewart from third to first, and Jose Trevino behind home plate.
Brett Lauder is ready to pitch. Jackson Chourio just getting into the dugout as Turang fouls the first one away. He was not very happy with that last at bat. You don't see Chourio that angry. It's a quick 0-2 on Bryce Turang.
Good sinker, 94.
Just was not ready, not engaged.
No.
He was looking at him. If he's looking down, then the umpire stops play, but he was looking at him. Was Chourio. Line foul by Turang.
Yeah, Turang with the big home run last night in the 7th inning to tie it.
Swing and a miss, and Lauder strikes out the side in the first inning. The impressive inning, all strikes, 10 pitches, 10 strikes for Lauder.
Brandon Sproat facing the Cincinnati Reds in back-to-back starts here, and last time it was another win for him. 6 scoreless, 10 strikeouts for him, the first time he's done that in his career. And so when we spoke to him, he and Chris Hook have been building off of this concept of convicted athleticism for him. And he said what that means to him is it starts with that word conviction. And he goes through a whole process. He says, you'll see me sometimes even talk to myself on the mound, and it's visualize the pitch. He visualizes where he wants the pitch to start, visualizes the location. Step 2 of that is just having conviction with that thought process and the pitch call. And then step 3 is just letting his body do the work. And that's the athleticism part. They've tried to get him into a position where he can be athletic in the delivery. He said just let the arm and the body be free and flowing, and whippy is the word that he likes to use with the finish on his pitches. So it seems to have worked, guys. He's been putting together a really nice stretch here in June, trying to cap it off with another strong start here in 4 games here this month. It's a 3.48 ERA, and again coming off of his best start of his very young career last time at Great American Ballpark.
Just 2 base runners against these Reds. He's already had 2 base runners in the first inning. Faces low essentially for a second time. He pounds one to the right side. Sproat over to cover. Nice feed by Bowers.
Sproat seems to have a pretty repeatable delivery. He's got a little bit of a hitch as he starts forward, as he's attempting to let the baseball go, but pretty repeatable, easy delivery. And it's amazing how that baseball comes out of his hands. It's got some kind of movement on every pitch. Sometimes these guys can be wild. I mean, Aaron Ashby kind of goes through the same thing. Not that he's trying to be too fine, but his pitches move so much that they end up being out of the strike zone.
Milwaukee Marte digs in, and I think for Sproat, he's pleased just to get rid of a hitter in pretty quick order. Just a 4-pitch at bat as Marte takes down and in. He's looking for a fast inning in the second.
Interesting that Suarez would help him out and get thrown out at second base.
One of the oddest things that we have seen in a while. Really helping out Brandon Sproat, one of the slowest runners on the team.
Yeah, how about the throw by Contreras? I mean, literally right on the money, very quick out of the glove. Well, he's been throwing the baseball extremely well this year.
Marte, base hit back up the middle. Milwaukee Marte with just his 2nd hit against the Brewers this year. He's now 2 for 14.
That's not a bad pitch either. 96 down and away. Check it out. It might have been up just a little bit, but it was on the corner. Marte able to barrel it up and sneak it into center field.
Edwin Arroyo digs in, switch hitting second baseman. 1 for 4 last night. Takes outside. Rhett Lauder, pretty clean first inning to say the least. Popped up by Arroyo on the infield for Ortiz. 2 away, and now a message from Landmark Credit Union.
At Landmark Credit Union, banking made easy means managing your money anytime, anywhere. Whether you're relaxing on the couch or sliding into home plate, our top-rated app is a home run.
Jose Trevino doing the catching tonight. Tyler Stevenson with a night off after catching game 1. Strike 1. Gold Glover a couple of years ago. Trevino. Runner takes off, swinging a foul by Trevino.
Man, this is one of those weeks in Milwaukee with the heat and the humidity where you don't want to be catching every day. But don't tell Contreras that. He's probably going to catch every game. Nice catching the fishing net.
Jack Stern, he brings that net every single game, and he finally caught one. Hopefully he didn't go meet the baseball. He let the baseball come to him.
Yeah, I mean that pretty big netting. Get too close to that framing. Look out.
Way to go, Jack. We were giving him a bad time earlier in this homestand. He got one. Sproat deals on 0-2 and a fly ball foul. That last foul ball was like a game of Plinko. Just kicking around the different pegs.
Yeah.
0-2 on Trevino. Toss to first. Sproat's got quick feet. Good move. On the ground to short. Ortiz will go the short way to Terang. Pretty quick inning for Sproat.
Well, you think you know the Brewers? Put your Brewers knowledge to the test with the Brewers Guess Who giveaway for the first 25,000 fans at the game Saturday, July 25th. That's courtesy of Gruber Law Offices. Get your tickets at brewers.com/giveaway.
I spy a Vinny card in there. I bet there's a Bill Schroeder card in there. A Guess Who on the Guess Who board?
You think?
Oh, yeah, totally. If there's not, then
Broadcaster or player?
Player. Probably the one with the orange rimmed glove.
Yeah, the mullet.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Here's William Contreras, and that's a strike. Guess Who? Great game for everybody of every age. Brewers trying to match the Reds. The first inning run. This is a ground ball to the left side. Suarez has it. Not a lot of range, but everything he gets to, he usually makes the play. Jake Bauers digs in. He faced Rhett Lauder last week. Was the back end of back-to-back homers. First time the Brewers have gone back-to-back on our Wisconsin Lottery Powerball home run counter. He's got 14 on the season.
Halfway up the bleachers out there in right. Hey, Bowers doesn't have many cheapies, does he? I mean, wall scrapers. Well, they say when he hits them, they stay hit.
Man, you took the words right out of my mouth. That's a base hit. First hit of the day belongs to Bauers.
And he can do that with you, too. I mean, take that fastball in on him, just pull the hands in and serve it out there in the left field. That's a good piece of hitting by Jake. Yeah, good balance on that swing, good follow through, and first hit of the night for the Brewers.
Bat stays in the hitting zone a long time for Jake Bauers. As Garrett Mitchell digs in. First start of this series came on as a pinch runner last night. Ball gets away from Trevino back to the backstop.
That's got to be a pass ball, doesn't it?
I would think so.
That didn't miss being a strike by too much.
He was trying to bring it back. Shot from our dirt cam thanks to Digger's hotline.
Right off the end of the glove. And should have had it.
base hit. Bauers sent around third. Here comes a throw home all the way through. Bauers in there.
Oh, what a slide by Jake. Wow. Sliding to the foul side of the plate, making the tag a little bit longer. A little surprised that he was sent. That was pretty close play. Good throw by Marte.
Shot from our wire cam. Thanks to Potawatomi Sportsbook. Perfect slide from Bauers.
After a perfect throw into home. You can't do it any better than that. Good job by Jake.
So we're all square as Frelick takes outside for ball one. A couple of flares against Louder, and that pass ball looming large. There's a base hit to left. Sal continues his really good homestand. He's now 6 for 11.
How many times do you see Sal do that? Take that ball to the opposite field. He lives out there in left field.
Garrett Mitchell with the run batted in. Every Brewers RBI. Northwestern Mutual Foundation funding 5 hours equivalent to $250 for childhood cancer research. Northwestern Mutual and the Brewers proud to partner in curing childhood cancer. Joey Ortiz in the number 8 spot tonight. Got the big hit in last night's game. 2-run homer. And he takes strike one right down the middle. It was his first hit with a runner in scoring position since the 1st of June.
Man, that was a 2-out homer in the 8th. Huge.
And he grounds one to the right side. Nice pick by Stewart. Goes the second one on to first late.
Oh, that was a terrific play. Wow. Took a little bit of a hop on. He was able to make the adjustment and keep it in the glove. That was an impressive play at first base. Check out the hop. Boom, comes up on him. Able to handle it.
Nice play by Sal Stewart. And David Hamilton, number 9 hitter, coming up. He went through. 0-1 on David Hamilton. Had a sacrifice bunt in last night's game off the bench. Also fly to deep center. Louder ready. Try to double up on the slider. Good speed on the bases with Mitchell at third and Ortiz over at first base.
You see Suarez even with the bag and on the line, maybe anticipating a bunt, giving Hamilton big hole over there on the left side.
Caught the outside corner. Good slider on the back door. Stays alive. Do it again on 2-2. It's a 10-pitch first inning for Louder. Brewers have been awfully aggressive with him in the second. He still only missed with 4 pitches out of the strike zone in this game. Check the swing. Did he go? Did not.
Trevino was heading to the dugout.
There's Yelly on deck. Here's the check swing. Ortiz will take off. There's strike 3 called. Again, the backdoor slider. Louder picks up his 4th strikeout. The Brewers get a run batted in from Garrett Mitchell. Beautiful slide from Jake Bauers at home. We're all square 1-1 as we go to the 3rd. Our drone cam brought to you by UW Credit Union. A scorcher here in Milwaukee today. It'll be the same tomorrow and Thursday. TJ Friedl takes inside and low for ball 1. Get that kid a mister. It's hot.
Yeah.
Or an ice cream cone.
Dressed for it, though.
Excited about the Brewers getting a run that last half inning.
We're talking about the foul balls. The Reds have been able to get 16 of the first 31 strikes that Sproat has gotten have been fouled off by the Reds.
Wow.
And as we mentioned, good movement, but getting a lot of the plate instead of the swing and the miss, just getting a piece and not hitting it all that well, but fouling them off.
Already nearing that 50 pitch mark. And Friedl goes down the right field line, foul. 9-1-2 coming up for Cincinnati in this 3rd inning. Berger in hand and a foul ball. Nice. That kid's day is made. A death grip on that glove.
My hero, Dad, right?
Deep count here with Sproat against Friedl. De La Cruz on deck. And he lost him. Leadoff walk opens up this 3rd inning. 2nd walk from Sproat. And now a message from Wendy's.
I think he wanted the hamburger instead.
Where's the ball? What happened to the ball? Kid was putting his head in the glove like that baseball was in the bottom of it. Where did baseball go? Maybe Mom put it in her purse.
Yeah, I believe so.
So that we didn't lose the baseball somehow. Or
Brady might have thrown it back.
Oh, there it is. De La Cruz, mighty swing, and he fouled it back.
He's just upset that brother got it. You got to share, don't you?
There is so much story. Okay, those are brothers. So little brother wants the baseball. Big brother's got it for now.
I've got one here. Maybe we should go give it to him.
Dad's like, I got a burger, bro. Just hang in there. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball from Sproat. 1-2. Yeah, Rock's got a baseball. Maybe we should send a baseball down there.
Is there somebody we can grab to give him a ball?
Kiddo's got it now. We're all right. Put it in the wristlet. That one gets away from Contreras. Down to 2nd goes Friedl. Fastball that just got yanked. Now everybody is texting and sending notes. Getting a lot of attention. That kiddo just wants the baseball. That's all he wants.
That's all. Nothing else.
So leave me alone. I got my eye patches on and my baseball in my glove. Happy camper. Two-two pitch. Struck him out. Good curveball.
That's a beauty right there. That's a good pitch. You got a guy sitting fastball. You flip the curveball up there. It was perfectly located down out of the zone. Really, De La Cruz, as much power as he has, he strikes out an awful lot.
Sal Stewart, the reason this Reds team has a run, went to the opposite field with a solo homer. And takes slightly low for ball 1. 16 home runs this year, tied for the most among Cincinnati rookies prior to the month of July. Rich history of baseball in Cincinnati. Oldest franchise out there.
Yeah, first team, right? The Redlegs.
You're on a list with Frank Robinson. That's pretty good. Two balls, no strikes. Stewart takes a strike right down the middle with a cutter. Sal Stewart at the plate. Sal Frelick in right. Check swing. He went around. How about last night in Sacramento? Max Muncy of the Dodgers and Max Muncy of the A's, both playing third base, both playing and hitting in the number 7 spot in the order, but not related. And they were born on the same day.
Come on.
Yeah. Now that is a lot.
That's amazing.
2-2 pitch to Sal Stewart. Got him. On the inside corner at 98. No challenge.
Yeah, not looking for that. Plenty of the plate. Inner half. That was a good sequence right there by Sproat. Cutter, 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 sweeper, four-seamer. Well done.
Good sequencing from William Contreras behind the dish.
Yeah.
J.J. Bleday struck out back in the opening inning. Trying to pitch around that leadoff walk and wild pitch. One out to Bleday. 2-0. Sproat has a tendency to miss arm side up. A couple of pitches there on Bleday.
It's that arm drop, opens that front shoulder up a bit.
Bleday, a high fly to right. Frelick towards the line. Makes the catch. Hits up against the wall. Nice play. Sproat shows his appreciation. And he puts up a 0 in the 3rd inning.
Human sense.
1-1 ball game, bottom half of inning number 3. Earlier today, as you see, that must be in the front row, Bob Uecker. That happened earlier today. The mural downtown, just outside the Pfister Hotel, was christened earlier today. Ueck's family, Bob Jr., wife Kathy, daughters Sue, grandkids, Judy Uecker, all on hand to celebrate the mural.
Good likeness too. Well done.
Such a great job.
Yeah.
Mauricio Ramirez was the one who did the muraling.
There's Ueck up there. 422.
Still looks great.
You ever been up there?
I have, yeah, a couple times.
Yeah. I was up there for the dedication of that.
Glad you made it back down.
Pretty high up there, pretty steep up there in the upper deck.
2-0 pitch is a strike on Yelich. Christian Yelich was on hand. Saw pictures there, sharing some remembrances of Ueck and their relationship.
Great tribute to one of the greatest of all time.
Documentary's coming out. It'll be debuting on July 24th throughout the state of Wisconsin. Ueck, 3 years at least in the making. 2-2 pitch. Hit foul. That should be must viewing for everybody in the state.
Yep.
Two on Christian Yelich. Struck him out. Second time that he's struck out Christian Yelich. 5 Ks in the game for Lowder.
Yeah, that slider down and in is giving Christian problems right now. Normally it does not, but right now he's swinging right over the top of it.
Brings up Jackson Churio. He struck out looking. was less than pleased as he was making his way to the dugout. There's a strike. Just did catch the corner. 2-1.
This guy's the right-handed version of Kyle Harrison as quickly as he's working.
Yeah.
He's got like 10, 9, maybe sometimes 8 seconds left. There he comes.
And Chourio thought about challenging, didn't do it.
Might be a good idea.
There's a different energy to this at bat from Jackson Chourio right now. I'm not sure if it's carried over from his last at bat or not, but it's just a different feel. 3-2. He took a called third strike. Again, close. The last one definitely was not. That one could have been.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like it might have been a strike, but perfectly located. Outside corner at the knees. The one before was definitely a ball. I think the Brewers are a bit gun shy right now, challenging.
And Chourio didn't even swing the bat in that sequence. That is one of the rarest things you'll see. Terang lines one right at Suarez. Nearly took his glove off. It's a 1-2-3 inning from Rhett Lauder. Check out tonight's injury report. It's brought to you by Freighter Medical College of Wisconsin. Dane Myers last night after making that sensational catch, hitting the wall, placed on the injured list today with a left shoulder contusion. I'd say he got out of that really lucky.
Yeah, it could have been a heck of a lot worse.
Neck injury, head injury. I mean, all were in play with that.
Yeah, initially we thought maybe he banged his head as well, but did not.
Playing the fourth inning, Suarez hits it off the end of the bat foul. Cut fastball from Sproat. And consider him lucky with that left shoulder contusion. I bet he is in a lot of pain today, very sore.
Yeah.
And that is called for a ball. Low with a sweeper. Again, one of those takes from Suarez, like he knew it was coming.
Yeah, he did that his first at bat.
Fouled it away, and that one got a piece of the home plate umpire.
Not that he knows what's happening. I mean, he knows what they're throwing, but they get a sense for maybe trying outsmart the pitcher, looking for different pitches and different counts. Didn't seem as though he knew what that was when that was coming.
Yeah, got up in front of this.
Fooled a little bit.
It's 69 pitches. Saw that last graphic. 22 foul balls. I mean, they're getting to Sproat today. It's not going to be a long outing for him innings wise. Got him. Came back with a curveball, and Suarez is gone.
What a good pitch. Big sweeping curveball right on the outside corner. Not going to be able to do much with that. Just kind of feeling for that. Just trying to get a bat on it to stay alive for another.
Low bounce to first, his first time up. Strike one. Low out to left. Chourio giving it a run, slicing, foul into the seats. Sproat wants a new baseball. 72 pitches now for Sproat. One away in the top of the fourth.
We could use a quick inning.
Brewers used Chad Patrick for an inning and a third. Ashby and McGill last night. Good stop by Contreras. Low, check the swing. Yes, he did.
Aaron Ashby, the winning pitcher last night. He's only 11-1.
Leads Major League Baseball with 11 wins. Full count on Low.
It's amazing. Not only that, he's got the 11 wins, but I mean, he's been very durable, been able to take the baseball just about every time that the Brewers need him. He's always in high leverage situations. That's why he's got the 11 wins.
Low pops it up, foul territory and in the seats.
And bring him in a tie game, maybe down by one. Offense comes to life and you pick up a win.
Last time the Brewers had a reliever with double-digit wins was Brent Suter. Led the team in wins that year, as a matter of fact. Found away again by Low. Long sequence. Just happens to be the good luck charm, right? When he comes into the game, the team comes alive and scores runs.
Yeah, that's good. When he's in the game, good things happen, right?
A couple of 9-game winners going to get the baseball on Thursday in the series. Swing and a miss. That's a good sweeper. Back-to-back Ks.
He struck out 4 of the last 5. This time on the sweeper. The back foot breaking pitch. Very effective pitch against lefties as long as you get it down in the zone.
So our Dirt Cam brought to you by Diggers Hotline. Milwaukee Marte, base hit. One of the 2 hits for Cincinnati. Takes strike 1. Sinker carve you up. 0-2.
Might be the best one he's thrown.
Looking for a quick inning. He's got a chance to do it. Hot day like today probably feels like he's back in Florida. 0-2. Got him. Nasty sweeper, and he strikes out the side. 6 Ks in the game for Brandon Sproat. That one just kept on sweeping for Noelvi Marte.
Well, score big on authentic gear at MLBshop.com, the official store of the Brewers. Official jerseys, memorabilia to hats and hoodies. We've got you covered. Visit MLBshop.com/Brewers, the official source for your Brewers gear.
Today would be a good day to get one of the spray fans. Toasty out there. Cold beverage, good ball game. Brewers and Reds tied 1-1. Ground ball left side, base hit for Contreras. Good start to the 4th inning.
And sinker in on him. He's able to pull the hands in. Check it out. That belt buckle facing the pitcher. That starts the bat. Hands lead the barrel of the bat, and the base hit the left.
Jake Bauers, who singled to left and scored the only run for the Brewers. Takes a ball inside. Wisconsin Lottery home run leaderboard has Bauers leading the way with 14. Rang hit his 12th last night. Warning from Rhett Lauder to make sure he didn't get ready to pitch too quickly. Try and get him off his tempo. That's down the left field line, slicing, fair. Leday can't get it. Contreras stops at second base. Bowers is 2 for 2.
I think both times he got the ball down on the trademark just a little bit. That one sliced away from Leday as it got out the left. They played it on the hops for the first 2 reads for the Brewers here in the 4th. Yeah, down the trademark just a touch. But 2 for 2, it really doesn't matter, does it?
Hit is a hit is a hit. Garrett Mitchell drove in the run for the Brewers in the 2nd inning. Corners up on the grass for Cincinnati. Ground ball right through the left side. The bases are going to be loaded. 3 straight hits for the Brewers against Lauder.
Hey, Mitchell's feeling it good tonight. And base hit to right in the 2nd inning to drive in a run. Now base hit to left. How about that? A little sinker that was up a little bit, tailing away from Mitchell. He goes right with it. Good piece of hitting.
Hands are so fast. 108 off the bat. And now the acting pitching coach, Matt Tracy, is out to have a word with Lauder before the sequence with Sal Frelick.
Just so quiet with the body is Garrett Mitchell. Just a little bit of a triggering mechanism with the front leg, and then that bat comes whistling through the zone.
Base hit for Sal back in the 2nd inning. 3 straight singles to left field for the Brewers. 6 hits in the game, only 1 to right, everything else to left. Lauder will work from the windup. Bases loaded, nobody out. Line to left. This one has eyes down. 1 run scores. The Brewers have the lead.
How about that? Coming with some flair, is able to drop into left field tonight. Sal with his 2nd base hit. Both of those coming to the opposite field. Another jam shot. I tell you, the old word in baseball is there's more hits on the handle of the bat than there are on the end of the bat, and the Brewers have proven that tonight. That means you're waiting on the baseball, letting it travel, and able to dump him into left field.
Ortiz hits at the bases loaded. Chance of Joey coming through American Family Field. Had the most plate appearances with the bases loaded last year, Major League Baseball. Even at a ball and a strike last night. A 2-run homer for Ortiz, his 2nd of the season. This was the game winner against TJ Antone.
2 outs, a sweeper down the middle. Look at Joey. Is he fired up or what? I don't blame him.
He's talking to it on the way out. Is Ortiz a high chopper into right, a base hit. 1 run's in. Here comes Mitchell. The throw is late.
I tell you, Lauder's got to be thinking, what is going on out here? There's not been a lot of good contact by the Brewers, but contact nonetheless. And a lot of opposite field approach for this team in this inning. Beats it into the ground with the infield in. No chance for Stewart to get it. And with Mitchell's speed, he comes around to score as well.
Saw Trevino pointing to 3rd base. The throw should have gone there. It didn't. So Frelick is at 3rd. Ortiz is at 1st. David Hamilton, 5 straight singles. Trying to bunt.
Well, Joey 4 runs batted in the last couple of days. Last 2 at bats. I should say 2 of the last 3 at bats.
19 runs batted in on the season now for Ortiz. Foul ball got a piece of Trevino's thumb, I believe. 5 straight singles for the Brewers. And who needs exit velocity?
No, overrated.
Bunting again. That's a fair ball. Throw to second base is in time. It'll go down as a sacrifice. If it gets any further away from home plate, you're looking at a knock for Hamilton.
It's hard to deaden the ball that much. That ball was what, about 6 inches in front of home plate? Check it out. There it is, right literally in front of home plate. No other play but to first base. Sacrifice.
Another shot from our dirt cam thanks to Digger's hotline. Infield will come up with one away. Second and third for Yelich. Down and in, knocked down by Trevino.
Awfully difficult to deaden the ball like that. About a foot.
That's incredible. 2 strikeouts for Yelich, a 4-1 lead. Trying to cash in with second and third. And only 1 out.
8 hits, all singles.
Bullpen was moving moments ago for Cincinnati. Lauder only at 53 pitches. 3-0 on Yelich. Backdoor slider for a strike.
Even if he was swinging, he wouldn't have swung at that.
Ground ball foul. Fills up the count 3-2. And he walked him. They checked the swing, didn't go. So the bases are loaded for Chourio. Now for Jackson Chourio and his countrymen from Venezuela playing with some seriously heavy hearts for the last few days. Had the great charity drive yesterday for the folks that continues through the rest of the week. For Chourio trying to come up big. Right base hit to left. 1 run scores. They hold Ortiz. That was a missile to left by Chourio.
Slider right down the middle. He hung it. Chourio hammers it. Hardest hit ball of the inning. There's the dot right down the middle of the plate, and Jackson Chourio did not miss it.
111 off the bat. 9th man to hit in the inning is Terang. Bases remain loaded. And it's inside and low.
Well, the Miller Lite game plan coming true again tonight, just like last night.
Nostradamus over here.
Yeah.
Early runs. They got 1 in the second, 4 so far in the fourth.
Well, more like begging for early run, not predicting.
And it just feels like Lauder's running out of gas. He hasn't thrown a lot of pitches in the inning. There's Caleb Ferguson cranking it up for Cincinnati. Right in there, 3-1. Second time through the order. A lot of contact against Lauder. That one hit foul in the left field line. The only out of the inning is a sacrifice bunt. Nine hits against Louder, all singles. Nine hits, a season high allowed by Louder. And that's ball 4. It forces in a run. We'll get a challenge from Trevino.
Yeah, I think he's going to win it.
The catcher's down to the pitch.
Got him.
Pitches and strikes. Cincinnati has 2 challenges remaining.
So 2 away, another strikeout. There's Contreras. He led off the inning with a base hit to left. Strike 1 on Contreras, a high strike. Maybe the last batter for Louder. 25 pitches in the inning, and he's facing his 10th hitter. Again, that's aggressive offense.
Yeah.
Ground ball right side. Bobbled by Arroyo. Still with time, and throws out Contreras. 4 runs in the 4th for the Brewers. They've got a 5-1 lead against the Reds in Game 2 of the series. They ended up with a grand total of 6 hits in the frame. Out in front by 4. 5-1 Brew Crews who go to the 5th inning. Brandon Sproat. Statcast powered by Google Cloud. Strikeouts so far, 6 of them. You want 2, you got 2, and there's 2 more. Sweeper, 4-seamer, and curveball.
He's got everything working. Able to throw some strikes, right? He's got a couple of walks. He struck out 5 of the last 6 outs.
Faces Arroyo. First pitch taken for strike 1. After a long inning from your pitcher, could have almost guaranteed that we were going to see a take on that first pitch. Wasn't about ready to put a bet on it, but close. Arroyo now into right. Frelick coming on and dives. He caught it. Great play by Sal Frelick. Sproat loves it.
Yeah, kind of a sinking liner, and he got a good jump on it, and he had to. Sal throwing his body around the ballpark. Nothing new about that. Wants to jump. Got a great jump on it. Comes right in. Do or die. If that ball gets by him, that's trouble. That's our Aurora Healthcare defensive play of the game. A Sal Frelick gem out and right.
Pretty good defensive plays behind Sproat tonight. Gold Glover, Sal Frelick. Getting that jersey dirty. Trevino, ground ball to 3rd. Hamilton, Crow Hawk, got him. 2 quick outs in this 5th inning. Love watching Sal play defense. Great shot right here. The concentration on the eyes.
Got a circle around that play.
Single circle?
Single. Yep. It's Sal Frelick. He's a Gold Glover.
You got to do a lot more to get a double circle, huh?
Yeah, not for him. Yeah. Most guys maybe, not Sal.
Single circle worthy. TJ Friedel takes strike 1. Sproat trying to get through 5. Really just made the one mistake, the home run to Sal Stewart, solo shot. And give more credit to Stewart than anything else. Went down and got it. Close, no challenge. Oh, we get to go over the roller coaster on the drone again. You going arms up, Rock?
I'm not going at all.
Oh, keep your hands inside the car at all times.
Eyes are closed. Can't watch. I'm not a roller coaster guy. You know that, right?
I do know that.
Yeah.
Pitch number 90 in the start for Sproat. 1-2 on TJ Friedel. Trying to finish strong. Someone's talking to Rock right now and he's laughing. It's not me.
producer John Walsh. I mean, if we're all in line of the roller coaster, I'd be the guy holding back and holding everybody's bags. Holding the jackets.
No, you guys go ahead.
All the bags with the souvenirs. Go ahead. I'll hold on to everything.
I'll hold your drinks. Don't worry about it. I have a corn dog waiting for you when you get back.
Yeah.
I got you. 2-2 to Friedel. Fouled away again.
Hey, I know what I like.
You know what? Every group needs one of those.
And more importantly, I know what I don't like.
Don't like roller coasters.
I'm not afraid to admit it, or heights, for that matter.
Sounds like a field trip to me. There's a 2-2 to TJ Friedel. Busted bat pop up. Hamilton puts it away, and it's a 3-up and 3 down inning for Brandon Sproat. He's through 5. Brewers are up 5-1.
For your brain.
Gorgeous sky here in Milwaukee. It's a 5-1 lead for the Brewers over the Reds here at American Family Field. And congratulations to Garrett Stallings. He is the newest Brewer to be called up. If he gets in the game tonight, he will be the 6th player to make his major league debut for the Brewers this season. He was drafted. Jeff?
Oh, how about this shot from Bowers, number 15. He's 3 for 3 against Louder, and he is seeing red tonight.
No jam shot there. Wow.
Dab barrel man strikes again.
The Brewers taking out their offensive frustrations out tonight. 10 hits. First extra base hit, a home run by Jake. Way back.
Almost got Dwayne Rodriguez, our camera operator. He's looking for that souvenir. Almost got him. Would have been our second camera that would have been destroyed by a home run. Did one in Las Vegas as well. I know we would need to hear more from Sophia on Garrett Stallings, who's going to be making his major league debut hopefully at some point. It will be the 6th. Soph, what else you got on Garrett Stallings?
Yeah, he was pitching well in Nashville. 16 games for him, a .345 earned run average, and 6 years for him in the minor leagues. He had come up with the Orioles, the Brewers the last couple of seasons. 594 career innings for him in the minors, guys. You know what that journey is like. He said it feels like at times he's been the best player in the minor leagues, and at times you feel like the worst. You wonder if this moment is going to come. He's traditionally been a starter. He's worked out of the bullpen now. He said he's just continued to learn to be adaptable, be ready for when your name is called, and not tailor your game to one thing and be open to different situations. So congratulations to him. The corresponding move there, as you saw, Robert Gasser optioned, but we will likely see him again, Pat Murphy said. Could be as soon as that doubleheader, guys, in St. Louis. So Robert Gasser pitched very well last night. Certainly will stick in this rotation moving forward once he gets the opportunity again.
Thank you, Sophia. Garrett Mitchell slashes one foul left side.
You know what's going through his mind. He can't wait to get in the game. Nothing like getting called up and getting in the game right away. He'll be making his major league debut.
He's looking up at the monitors and seeing himself on TV and wondering, I wonder what those guys are talking about. I'm sure it's me. Inside Garrett Mitchell. And he was doing everything in Nashville. Loved the fact that he could start and relieve and be whatever that team needed him to be. He was a free agent in the offseason and ended up staying with the Brewers. Said it was a no-brainer. Strike 3 called on Mitchell. He's going to challenge it.
Batter's challenging the pitch.
ABS challenge powered by T-Mobile. Just did get that inside corner.
Milwaukee has 1 challenge remaining.
Brewers down to 1 challenge. And now a message from Aurora Healthcare.
1, 2, 3, Brewers!
How does it feel?
Amazing. One of my best days ever.
Sal Frelick 2 for 2. Drove in a run last time up and takes the strike. Gave the Brewers the lead. First of those 4 runs that scored in the 4th. Sal's having a great homestand. 7 out of 12.
Has he pulled the ball at all in this homestand? Everything to left.
Pitch him in, takes it in. Batting average up to 250. He's having a great month of June. Three balls and a strike.
And when you have an approach like Sal, thinking left field all the time, thinking opposite field, you're able to stay on the pitches a lot longer than the guys who are looking to pull. And you have a tendency to swing at less pitches out of the strike zone because you're waiting longer.
Frelick to right, not deep. Off the end of Hare. He's retired for the first time.
When you know it, I just said that I don't think he's pulled the ball this Homestead. And he pulled, he popped it up.
Pitch was down and in, trying to do something with it with 3 ball 1 strike count. I mean, you're already 2 for 2 on the day, so you might as well go for it.
Free hack, right?
Up by 5 runs. Why not?
I agree.
Yeah.
That was my career.
Go get greedy.
Swing hard in case you hit it.
Swing and a miss by Ortiz. Caleb Ferguson ready in that bullpen. Ortiz takes strike 2. Lauder trying to give his team 5 innings at least. Chopper third base side. That will be a base hit.
Joey's due for a few of those, isn't he?
Take them.
Yeah. A couple of hits for Ortiz. A couple of more RBIs. That was his last time up. Suarez just hoping that goes foul.
Perfectly manicured infield thanks to Ryan Woodley, Tyler Chatter, and their group, grounds crew, as Terry Franconas can take the baseball from Rhett Lauder. 6 runs for the Brewers, 10 hits, and Caleb Ferguson is coming in. He'll face David Hamilton in just a moment. Milwaukee Brewers baseball is presented by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Bet above the rest. And by Northwestern Mutual. Discover a better way to money at northwesternmutual.com. Hot, steamy night in Milwaukee, and the Brewers' bats are hot tonight. 6 runs, 11 hits against Rhett Lauder. And the Brewers still hitting with David Hamilton coming up against Caleb Ferguson, the new Reds hurler. Former Dodger, former Pirate. Opens up with strike 1 on Hamilton.
Yeah, one of 3 lefties down in that Cincinnati bullpen. Last pitch on the 27th at Pittsburgh. Gave up a run in an inning of work. Actually got a victory in that appearance. Faced the Brewers back on the 23rd in Cincinnati.
This one right to Suarez, side retired. Brewers get another run on the home run by Jake Bauers. His team leading 15th home run of the season. A great shot from the dirt. This one almost getting Dwayne out there at center.
You might think.
We're back at American Family Field, and coming up, BCF's 28th annual 5K, 10K Famous Racing Sausages Run Walk will be held Saturday, July 11th, right here at American Family Field. Participants will receive a t-shirt, brat bobblehead, ticket voucher, and more. And it's all for a great cause, as the money raised goes to support veterans and their families at Fisher House, Wisconsin, and the Clement J. Zablocki VA Medical Center. You can still sign up, but go to brewers.com/5K, and that is presented by BCF's Leadership Council. Again, that's Saturday, July 11th.
Hurry up. July 11th, it's almost here. Last day of June today.
It's something, right?
My goodness. What happened? Feels like we just started the month of June and now it's over.
Brewers have a long road trip and then the All-Star break. We're already half done with the season.
Just like that roller coaster on the downswing.
Yeah.
Grant Anderson getting loose in the Brewers bullpen as Brandon Sproat goes back out there. He's retired 9 in a row. Started with a strikeout of De La Cruz. And he's 2-1. 96 pitches for Sproat. And a liner into right center. to plug the gap, see how long De La Cruz runs. He'll pull up at second base with leadoff double. That ball was hit hard.
Yeah, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. My goodness. We've been saying throughout the series he strikes out a lot, but when he makes contact, my goodness, nobody hits him harder. Sinking liner out there in the gap and a double to start the sixth.
114 miles an hour off the bat from Elly De La Cruz. Baseball had a bruise on it when it ended up hitting the wall. Sal Stewart, a homer and a strikeout. And he missed inside.
And De La Cruz has added some muscle in the offseason, hasn't he?
He's always been put together, but you're right, he's added some bulk,
especially the legs.
Stewart takes low. That's the first thing I noticed, Rod, when I went from the minor leagues to the big leagues. The first thing I noticed about the players was the thickness of their legs.
Yeah, the biggest muscles, and you take advantage of that. You know, pitchers, hitters, defenders. Use the legs as much as you can.
Setting sun from our drone right through the uprights. Perfectly framed. Nice job. Stewart, a liner into the gap in right center. Frelick trying to cut it off. He can. It'll be back-to-back doubles for the Reds, and it's 6-2. So De La Cruz and Sal Stewart trade places. And we'll see how long the leash is on Sproat. First time he's ever gone over 100 pitches.
Yeah, pitch count getting up there for him. You're right. And he's pitched well, maybe running out of gas a bit. You know, third time through the batting order, the Reds are getting a pretty good look at him.
Here comes Chris Hook. Message from Potawatomi Sportsbook.
When Potawatomi Sportsbook invited me, John Kuhn, to be their spokesperson, I had to join the team. Yes! Yeah! Potawatomi Sportsbook, your sport, our stadium.
Chris Hook has yet to make a move. Chad Patrick just started playing catch. They're going to stick with Sproat. I mean, this is an appearance for Sproat where you can prove something to your coaches.
Yeah. Get through this sixth inning. Hope your bullpen. Brewers don't have an off day for quite some time until the All-Star break. Give that bullpen as much rest as you can. Eat up as many innings as you can as a starter.
It's just a 4-run ball game, and you're facing the teeth of this order right now. Day off the end of the bat. Good changeup for strike one. Another foul and a good changeup from Sproat.
That's a good shot.
Love all of our new toys.
Yeah.
Dirt cam, the drone, wire cam. We have the umpire cam available. This gives fans a great opportunity to see the game in a different light.
Yeah, and us.
Well, they don't need to see more of us, but
no,
there is another.
We get to see the game in a different light.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
good
what
call.
I meant. Yeah.
Yes. I'll backpedal inside on Bleday. Even though if people wanted to see us, they could. I'm glad they don't.
Too much of us, not good.
We don't need that. Now John Walsh, our director, is just having fun going from shot to shot. Here's the 1-2. And it's low and in the dirt. A couple dirt cams, a drone. Great camera operators.
Wire cam. Yeah, fun.
105 pitches from Brandon Sproat. 2-2 to Bleday. got him. Backdoor sweeper, strikeout number 7.
Yep, right on the outside corner. Well done. That's a good pitch. Plenty of the plate. He knew it.
And now Chris Hook is going to go make his pitching change. Eugenio Suarez is coming up. And it looks like Chad Patrick is going to come into this ball game for the Brewers. So 106 pitches, 5 1/3 strong from Brandon Sproat.
Made simple.
Milwaukee Brewers baseball is presented by Prevagen. Prevagen, made for your brain. And by the Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card. Earn 2% unlimited cash rewards on purchases. Terms apply. Chad Patrick is coming into this ball game. Brandon Sproat, 5 1/3, 7 strikeouts, just a couple of walks. Having a good chat here with Pat Murphy in the dugout. As Patrick working in back-to-back games for just the 2nd time this year.
Yeah, more of a long reliever. Doing something he's not used to doing. Inning in 3rd last night against Cincinnati, scoreless.
Patrick worked back-to-back. The last game in Colorado and then the first game against the A's. Down in Las Vegas, picked up the save that day, remember? Eugenio Suarez. Popped it up. Bowers, Terang, it'll be Bowers. Nathaniel Lowe. For 2 for Lowe, ground out and a strikeout. I'll tell you, last night for Chad Patrick to do what he did, he had some base runners and some traffic against him, but to have the success, that can only be good for Chad Patrick moving forward.
We'll give up a leadoff hit in the 7th inning, able to get out of it. There was an error. He had a throwing error, but able to get out of it.
Gone through a stretch where he gave up runs in 5 of 6 appearances there for a moment. Get him back on track. He's a big piece of this Brewers bullpen. Low down the left field line, slicing foul. Had the distance, but foul by about 10 feet.
We go with the 4-seamers, the sinkers. Thrown 1 cutter in this at bat. Might see one here.
One and 2 on Lowe. Did try a slurve and missed. That's the pitch that he's still trying to harness. Something with some depth to it. Otherwise, it's just a variant of the fastball. Sinker, 4-seamer, cutter. 2-2. Runner takes off. And strike 3 called with a sinker on the inside corner. Patrick gets a strikeout, retires both batters he faces in the 6th.
Well, the newest Brewers bobblehead is almost here. Get a Brandon Woodruff trading card bobble for the first 25,000 fans at the game on Saturday, July 18th. That's courtesy of PNC Bank. See the bobble and get your tickets at brewers.com/giveaway.
Christian Yelich leads it off. This is what we were talking about yesterday with Brandon Woodruff. Here's your new bobblehead, listed as a pitcher, by the way, even though he's hitting. That's his home run against Clayton Kershaw, 2018 NLCS Game 1.
Nice looking bobble.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'm a big fan of these trading card bobbleheads that we have this year.
It's like the players coming out of the card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Big fan.
Yeah.
We had Mizorowski first, then Contreras, now Woodruff. I'm sure there's another one or two. Here, take another look. See, he's coming out of the baseball card. See that?
Carrying a
cool?
big stick.
And you could take the baseball bat out if you want to, just in case. But it looks better with the bat in his hand. And strike three. Yelich gone on strikes for a third time. Jackson Chourio struck out twice and then laced a single into left to drive in a run in the fourth. 5 for his last 20 at the plate. As Jackson Chourio was as hot as anybody until this little slump-ish. It's not even that bad of a slump, right? I mean, 5 out of 20. A lot of guys would take that. For Chourio.
Don't use that term in front of a hitter, slump. Just not getting his hits. It's important how you present that.
You're right. You're right.
You can say whatever you want up here, but
I would never say that to him. Yeah, funk. Get some knocks.
Yeah.
Need something to fall for you.
Hitting in some bad luck.
Yeah. I like that better. 2-0. He's not been swinging the bat much tonight. There's a big hack. 2-2.
Hammered that first pitch slider, that first pitch breaking ball his last time up.
Yeah, he was ready to attack as soon as he was stepping into the box with the bases loaded. Brewers sent 10 to the plate in the fourth. Four runs on 6 hits.
All singles.
The Brewers had just one extra base hit in the game, the home run by Bowers. Check the swing. Didn't go. Draws a walk. That's the first walk drawn by the Brewers in a while. Ball 4 presented by Feldco. Julian Garcia loosening for Cincinnati. Here's Terang. Strike one. 0-for-3. He's the only Brewer that hasn't had a productive at-bat yet. He's lined out. David Hamilton had a sacrifice. He's 0-for-2 officially down at the bottom of the order. Two on Bryce Terang. Fastball right down the middle.
Hit that huge home run last night. Tied the game in the 7th.
Fouled it into the no, couldn't hang on. Terang will get another crack at Ferguson.
Another guy that uses center field and the opposite field effectively. He and Sal.
I can't remember the last home run that he pulled. Everything is to center or left for Terang. And those are the big boy homers.
Yeah.
It's easy to pull homers.
One last night to dead center.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Caleb Ferguson working up a good lather out there on a hot night in Milwaukee. And that one's back up the middle. Base hit for Terang. He joins the hit parade. A dozen hits for the Brewers.
Cut it right down the middle. Yet another single. Good approach by Terang. Stays right on it. Right back through the middle. Down and through. And line drive. He's starting to swing it better.
That's going to be it for Caleb Ferguson. Terry Francona is out. Julian Garcia coming in for Cincinnati. Brewers are up by 4, looking for more. Brought to you by UW Credit Union. Brewers facing another arm out of the Reds bullpen. Julian Garcia is coming in. Face William Contreras. Numbers on Garcia. 2 games. Made his big league debut against the Brewers last week.
Yeah, last pitch appeared in the game on Sunday. That was at Pittsburgh. Inning in the 3rd. Didn't give up a run or a hit, but he did walk 3. Also had 2 strikeouts. So be patient against this guy.
Garcia picked up the loss against the Brewers. And a foul by Contreras. It was in game 2. He came on in relief of Nick Lodolo last week in Cincinnati, a week ago today. It's high and wide. He walked Andrew Vaughn with 2 outs, and then the next man, Ferguson, gave up the triple to Jake Bauers. That made it 1-0. Brewers ended up winning the game 2-0. Fouled away. That was a big cut from Contreras. Brandon Sproat ended up going 5 1/3 innings for the Brewers tonight. A couple of runs on 4 hits, struck out 7, in line for the win.
And continues his good month of June. Unfortunately for him, June is done after tonight. He was really good this month.
That's double play ball. De La Cruz goes to second, and that is 2. Hit it hard, but right at De La Cruz. They turn it 6-4-3.
Plus.
Toyota game reset has the Brewers up 6-2. They've pounded out a dozen hits, only 1 extra base hit so far. Jake Bauers with his 15th home run back in the 4th inning. Brewers scored 4 in the 4th. And Sproat goes 7 strikeouts as Chad Patrick stays in the ball game. They'll face Marte, Arroyo, and Trevino. Nobody losing in the bullpen. Pop up. First base side, foul territory. Bauers with room, and he's got it. Patrick in the neighborhood just in case.
Yeah, a little bit of twilight going on right now. That ball up in the air. I couldn't see it initially. Once that ball goes in the air, when the lights haven't really taken full effect, I mean, you really can't take your eye off of it.
Edwin Arroyo pop up and was robbed of a hit from Sal Frelick. Takes strike 1. Brewers have won 5 straight games against the Reds, going back to the last game of the regular season last year. It was win number 97, a franchise record for the Brewers. They were swept the series in Cincinnati, took the opener yesterday. They have had their way with the Reds, especially in this ballpark. The Brewers, since the beginning of the 2023 season, they are 31-12 against the Reds in Milwaukee.
The Reds really got off to a good start this year, but have hit the skids.
Arroyo golfs it foul. And they led the division late in April.
Yeah.
Winning a ton of 1-run games. That pace was not sustainable. bullpen got hurt. Arroyo into center for Garrett Mitchell.
Well, let's check out tonight's time of the game winner, Jeff. It's JJ's Bar and Grill in Portage. If they call the Brewers by 10 o'clock tomorrow, they get 40 tickets to a Friday night game in the Miller Lite Beer Pen. It's offered courtesy of the Tavern League of Wisconsin and Miller Lite.
Cheers, everybody. Jose Trevino, 2 outs. And ball 1. Didn't have to be. No challenge from Trevino.
Right.
Couple of runs on 4 hits for the Reds. That's a strike, no question about it.
Boy, that cutter fastball combination's been good tonight. Really coming out of his hand, the 4-seamer extremely well. The sinker too.
Trevino to center. Mitchell camped. Good inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Chad Patrick with an inning and 2/3.
Nothing outshines a blue moon.
High above American Family Field on our UW Credit Union drone cam. Beautiful and toasty night for baseball here in downtown Milwaukee. We're at the group of offices. One call, that's all sports desk. Stephen and Tim getting set for Brewers post game. And Tim, how about 7 different Brewers with a hit, 5 different Brewers with an RBI? Good to see the offense show up tonight.
I think I like what it looks like with the hits. 12 hits, 11 of those on the first 3 pitches. This is one of the most aggressive games I've ever seen from the Brewers, at least this season.
It's all about the ambush, and we'll have those details coming up on Brewers postgame, presented by Freighter at the Medical College of Wisconsin. Maybe Pat Murphy can turn that frown upside down, as his offense looking good right now, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much, fellas. Stay cool out there. Hope you have your fans ready to go for the postgame show as Bowers fouls it back. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and he's got the lone extra base hit for the Brewers tonight. His 15th home run of the year. He's got 50 RBIs on the nose. That's this one foul.
Part of the lineup that's done a lot of damage tonight. 5 through 8 in the Brewers lineup. 5 RBIs, 5 runs. Bunch of hits. 9 of them. Been a good run.
Bowers takes a called 3rd strike right at the bottom of the zone. He's retired for the first time. The top 3 guys in the order only have 2 hits. Churio's got an RBI single. Terang has a base hit as Jared Koenig loosens. Back-to-back really good outings from Chad Patrick. Mitchell takes a strike. Mitchell's 2 for 3. Drove in the first run of the game in the second as part of that 4-run 4th inning. Swing and a miss. Good sweeper from Garcia. Guy who was in the minor leagues, the independent leagues, who was pitching with the Kansas City Monarchs and the American Association just last year.
And knew he still had the stuff, and here he is in the big leagues, right? Never quit. Make him tear that uniform off your back.
Check swing. Did he go? He did. Yeah, Mitchell's gone on strikes. Back-to-back Ks for Garcia.
Well, celebrate Jacob Mizorowski's historic 15 strikeout game with a t-shirt giveaway. This coming Thursday, the first 20,000 ticketed fans will get the exclusive tee commemorating each punch out from the Miz's one-hit shutout. Get your tickets at brewers.com.
We got one up in the booth. There it is. This is not your size rock, so I think Vinny's probably got his name on it. Just a hunch. I don't see a VR on it anywhere.
It really doesn't matter what size it is. It's going to end up in Vinny's car.
Sal Frelick to right. Get up. It's off the wall. Frelick will have a double. It's his third hit of the ball game. We were talking about not pulling the ball, but he went down and got that one.
That was a sweeper down and in. I mean, I guess you're forced to pull that pitch. It was a strike. Sweeper down and in. Double number 13 for Sal. Sal's having a good night. 3 hits, some tremendous plays in right. And nearly hit that one out.
That's his 8th double this month. Three hits plus a diving catch out in right. As you mentioned, Rock. I mean, he's having a good night at the ballpark. I'm surprised his jersey isn't more dirty. That's the only thing I'm surprised by. A little grass stain on his right hip. Ortiz takes. He's got a couple hits today. He's driven in a pair. There's the grass stain. Top's got a little dirt on it, not much. Three straight sweepers to Joey Ortiz.
Yeah, Joey just spitting on him, right? He's seeing it well.
Big swing and a miss. Good cut at that fastball. Big deep breath for Joey Ortiz. Remember, he had bleached his hair for a while, shaved it off yesterday, and then hit the go-ahead 2-run homer. Fouls this one back.
It's all about the hair, right? Guys are superstitious.
Beginning of the season, Ortiz was full beard, wasn't working for him, so he went to the goatee, then shaved that off, went mustache, then bleached his hair. Got to do something.
Baseball players are amongst the most superstitious athletes. Do the same thing. You have a good day at the plate, do the same exact thing the next day.
That's right. What'd you eat for breakfast? Eating the same thing.
Same seats. On the bus. You're on the road.
Some guys wear the same undershirt every game. Swing and a miss. That fastball up in the zone. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Julian Garcia. Sal has another double. We go to the 8th inning. Jared Koenig coming in.
Meal.
Hot night here in Milwaukee, but it's a 6-2 lead for the Brewers as we head to the 8th inning, and we want to send our congratulations to D.L. Hall and his wife Hannah. Became parents over the weekend, welcoming in their daughter Drew Lane Hall. Such a beautiful baby girl. DL obviously very excited, said everything is doing well, and DL's doing well as well. He's working his way back from that left pec strain. He was out playing catch earlier today, about 65 to 70 feet, but he is enjoying dad life, guys. So congratulations to DL and Hannah, and if you notice, still got those DL initials in there. Drew Lane.
Beautiful baby girl. Thank you. Great news for the Hall family as Jared Koenig takes over.
It changes your perspective on life, right, with a kid, no doubt. For the better.
Matt McClain takes a ball. Pinch hitting for TJ Friedel. Koenig put up a 0 in his return, pitching in his first game since April. He missed nearly 3 months with that elbow issue.
Yeah, went on the injured list April 6th, off on the 25th.
Pitch scoreless inning against the Cubs on Saturday, scoreless 8th. 72 relief appearances last year was a career high for Koenig. 2 down and in.
2.86 ERA, 6-1 record. Big part of that Brewers bullpen.
A lot of TV time for that little lady. McLean popped it up, foul territory, in the seats. Three and 2. Yeah, I was just thinking about the brothers that we had on the camera earlier today, and the one kid with the yellow eye black patches. McLean fouls it away. I should say a fly ball to right, and Frelick makes the catch. Hope they had a nice time of the game. You know, foul ball. Hopefully the brothers got along. Has nothing to do with anything, but I just was thinking about them, that's all.
You're looking at me. Did I miss something?
No, he didn't miss anything.
Did somebody give him a ball, the other kid?
I don't think so. Maybe they got another foul ball, but
I got one here.
Maybe they were just getting bombarded by all the text messages that they were getting because we were talking about it.
You looked at me when you were saying that like you were getting ready to give me a hard time about something.
No, it had nothing to do with anything. I was just thinking about those kids.
Oh, that's the other guy I work with. I'm sorry.
No, you'll see him again on Thursday.
See this ball right here, they call it a pearl. You can give it to the other kid. We can find them.
Did
they leave?
Yeah, they're gone. Sadly, I know. Too late. Next time.
I'll give it to another kid.
Perfect. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, you guys are off tomorrow and then back for Thursday's action.
You're over on radio again?
I will be back on the radio side for the next couple days. And then back on TV for the road trip.
No rest for the weary, right? Jeff Levering.
There's Josh and Lane. There's Josh. He's going to do something. He's going to point. Every time he's on TV, he does something. Josh is heading down to Biloxi tomorrow.
Okay.
Go check on Jesus Made and Josh Adamszewski. Some of the young up-and-coming Brewers. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball through the right side. Base hit for De La Cruz. Josh will meet us in Arizona. Hey, by the way, the Brewers struck out a couple of hitters in the 3rd inning. You know what that means? You get a free scoop of fresh frozen custard. That's from Culver's. Visit culvers.com/brewers to sign into delicious rewards and redeem your free scoop of fresh frozen custard with any order through tomorrow at participating Wisconsin Culver's locations.
I'm heading there. I mean, we're not on TV tomorrow.
Tonight is the night. Yeah, ice cream day.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm going to crush. One scoop, though.
You get one free one, but you can buy more.
Totally.
I think that's what they're hoping for.
Yeah. And buy one after you get the free one. Yeah, tonight's a good night, but it'll turn into a milkshake very quickly. But you don't want to eat it too fast. Then the brain freeze starts to kick in.
Yeah, right.
It's a happy medium.
So what do?
You just try and go at the proper pace, you know?
Got to go quick.
Ice cream sounds really good right now. Just missed. Here's a challenge from Contreras.
The catcher's challenging the pitch.
I think he's going to win it. Yep.
Yeah, he needed that.
Milwaukee has 1 challenge remaining.
He hasn't won too many lately.
ABS challenge powered by T-Mobile. 1-2 on Stewart. Ground ball to short. They will get 1 and 2. Double play. 6-4-3 it goes. Jared Koenig puts up a 0 in the 8th. That's a thing of beauty. Ortiz to Terang. And then to Bowers.
Blue Moon.
Tonight's Toyota Drive of the Game rock. Last night it was Ortiz out of the ballpark. This time a Brewer bounce into right field for Joey Ortiz.
Baltimore chop, right? Beats it into the ground, infield in, over the head of Stewart. A couple of more RBIs for Joey. That's 4 in the last couple of days.
Hamilton fouls it back. Garcia back out there. McLean takes over in center for Cincinnati. Do they call it a Baltimore chop because they kept the ground so firm in front of home plate in Baltimore? Is that why?
I don't know. I have to look into that.
It's the only thing I can deduce.
Yeah, right.
I didn't want to say Baltimore because we're in Milwaukee. So that's why I said a Brewer bounce.
It's kind of what they call it.
There's got to be a reason.
Milwaukee chop.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Just trying to have fun with alliteration.
You can doctor up the front of the home plate area. A lot of teams do it. You get a sinker baller out there. They put a little more water on the dirt in front of home plate, so you don't get those high choppers when they beat them into the ground. The grounds crew can help out the home team considerably. Remember in Detroit, Old Tiger Stadium, they had Whitaker and Trammell and those guys that were getting up in age. That infield, you could lose a small child in that grass.
Ground ball to first, and Sal Stewart gobbles it up.
Thick, heavy grass.
Yeah.
Slowing the ball down, allowing them to get to him.
So they wouldn't be playing back. They'd play halfway, shortstop, second base.
Yeah.
Right?
You lose a step or two, you get the grass a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Wrigley. You wet down the front of the home plate like Greg Maddux pitching. Say, you wet it down. Those high choppers aren't going to be as high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opposing teams when Maury Wills, I used to hear this story all the time. When the Dodgers would come to town, they'd wet first base so the guys wouldn't steal.
Slip a little bit, right? You don't get firm grip. Do that when Ricky Henderson was in town.
Home field advantage. So just a quick little search. Yes, Baltimore chop dates back to the 1890s. Baltimore Orioles. Low scoring dead ball era. Teams sought creative ways to manufacture runs. Instructed their groundskeeper to tightly pack or even put concrete under the dirt in front of home plate.
Wow, concrete.
Yeah. So Baltimore chop, you could understand why those high choppers would go so high.
Right. Okay.
Just so you know.
Isn't the internet great?
I mean, I kind of figured that's why.
Yeah, right.
But it's nice to know. It's not like we could call our sources back from the 1890s and say, hey, what do you got?
I knew a couple.
Yelich in the left. Were they ordering the bookmaker salad as well?
Ooh. The best.
Sabatino's in Baltimore.
Yeah.
It's going to be calling our name when we go to Baltimore in September.
Inner Harbor over there in Baltimore, the Blue Crabs. The Blue Crabs, and they got special restaurants. You dump a dozen blue crabs right on the paper and on your table. You go to town.
So good.
Maybe a pitcher of Miller Lite to go with it.
Now you're talking.
Of course, that's after the game.
Yes, post game. Post game only. Brewers have 3 night games in Baltimore this year, including the Sunday night game of the week. The final series in Philadelphia. Churio blasts one to deep left center. It is up and gone. Jackson Churio's got a dozen homers.
How about that extra velocity right there? His 2 hits, you can't hit him any harder than he has tonight.
That was 108 off the bat, and it got out in a hurry.
that was a sweeper right down the middle of the plate.
That ball was hit so low you could have hung clothes on it.
We can hang a week's worth of laundry on that frozen rope. We're coming up with all the old baseball sayings, aren't we?
Oh, of course. You just need an old-timey voice to go along with it, you see. We go to the 9th inning. 7-2 Brewers. Jackson Chourio, exit stage left. Looking to go 2-0 in this series so far against the Cincinnati Reds. Up by 5. Grant Anderson is in to try and close this thing out against the middle of the order, starting with J.J. Bleday. The numbers on Anderson.
Yeah, good numbers for Grant. A 3.55 ERA. Game number 32 for him tonight.
Bleday off the end of the bat. In comes Mitchell. Makes the play. 1 gone.
I saw Anderson on Saturday against the Cubs. Gave up a run on a couple of hits in an inning in the 3rd.
Going through it a hair for Anderson. He's allowed runs in 3 straight appearances. And the issue has been the walks. 6 walks from Grant.
Unusual for him. Of course, through those issues, he's still got a 3.55 earned run average. Still very good.
Eugenio Suarez 0 for 2 of the walk. Down to the count 0-2. Jackson Chourio hit that missile out towards the Brewers bullpen. Trevor McGill has been trying to make catches out of that Brewers bullpen with his cap.
Yeah.
That's strike 3 called. 2 away in this 9th inning. So Trevor McGill, at least he's going after it with his non-pitching hand, trying to make this catch, and that almost got him in the thumb.
Yeah, you don't want to mess around. Come on now.
He thought he had it. See, he's looking at the replay.
Even if he gets it in the hat, I mean, you know the force that it's coming down at. Good luck holding on to it.
Bullpen getting a nice night off tonight after a good start from Sproat, Patrick, Koenig, and Anderson trying to finish it out. 1 away from doing it. It's 0-2. Trying to make it 6 straight against the Cincinnati Reds going back to last year. Two liner, that's a fair ball headed towards the corner just past Bowers. Lowe will dig into second base and be content with a double with 2 away in this 9th inning.
I hate to give up 0-2 base hits even with a 5-run lead. A good piece of hitting by Lowe to pull the hands in and hit that one hard down the line and right. The breaking pitch just out of the reach of Jake Bowers.
And we will have a pinch hitter, Ivan Johnson. And because of that, we'll get a meeting with Chris Hook and Grant Anderson.
Pretty much automatic these days for every team. You get a pinch hitter, you get a visit from the pitching coach, go over the scouting report.
And for Johnson, making his major league debut, just called up today with the injury to Dane Myers. Saw his numbers at AAA Louisville, was hitting .290 with 9 homers and 28 runs batted in. Fourth round pick in 2019, originally from Atlanta. And the first pitch to him, a sweeper for strike one. Been in Louisville each of the last couple of years in AAA. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Trying to finish off the Reds, a 7-2 lead. .02 from Grant Anderson, and he got him. Ball game over, and the Brewers have taken the first 2 against the Reds.
Well, we're looking for some early offense in our Miller time game plan, and that's exactly what we got. Big 4-run 4th inning for the Brewers, and Brandon Sproat really had a tremendous month of June, and he finished strong.
To pick up his second consecutive win against the Reds. Struck out 7 today in 5 1/3 innings. The Brewers hit a couple of homers en route to a 7-2 victory. For Bill Schroeder, Sophia Minert, and our entire crew, I'm Jeff Levering saying good night. Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin Brewers post-game show with Stephen and Tim is coming your way next. Good night, everybody.